Treacherous Chapter 20. When we get home, I head straight into the bathroom to shower while Penjani tucks in the twins. I linger in the shower longer than I should, but the water feels so good and relaxing. I emerge from the bathroom to find Penjani sitting on the bed watching soccer. Naked, I stand in front of the mirror on my closet and stare at my tummy, noticing that I've been gaining weight solely around my stomach. I make a strong mental note to reach out to my old trainer and set up a workout schedule as soon as possible. I am going to get myself a drink, I say when I am finally dressed in my pajamas. Penjani nods his head and goes back to the game. I walk downstairs, reach across the bar, grab myself a bottle of vodka, then get some ice from the fridge. Dropping some cubes of ice into my glass, I fill it with vodka to the brim. Next, I sit on the sofa and sip my drink, wondering what kind of game Curtis is trying to play. I can't allow him to marry Miracle, I mumble. Seeing Curtis again for the first time after all these years has brought back so many memories of our time together. My mind keeps reliving the love that we shared, the promises we made to each other, and the kind of life we wanted to have. The memories seem to be bringing back an overwhelming need to see him again, to have him hold me in his arms and kiss me like there is no tomorrow. "Babe, isn't it too late to be drinking?" Penjani asks, startling me from my reverie. I had been so lost in thought I didn't hear him walk up to me. "Are you okay?" he asks. "I need to clear my mind. I thought you said you were unwell. What's wrong?" "I don't know, I feel so sad and empty." "Why? Did I do something to offend you? I noticed you were a bit off at Miracles." "This has nothing to do with you. Is this about the job? Do you need money, a new car, or to go for a vacation?" I hate that he is so perfect. He is always trying to find ways to make me feel better. "Penjani, it's not always about money and gifts, please. What can I do to help? You know it does hurt me to see you sad," he says, touching my hand. "Tell me what I can do to make you feel better," he pleads. "You can't do anything to make me feel better. Please leave me alone." His grip loosens, so I pull my hand away and stand up. I pick up my glass and chug down its contents. After that, I refill my glass and take another large sip. "Can we go to sleep already?" "You go, let me be. Pal. I don't want anything from you, leave me alone," I scream. "Salma. Leave me alone, just leave me alone. What is wrong with you? I need to be alone." "Fine, suit yourself," he says. And with that, he leaves. Clicking my tongue, I sit down and continue drowning my sorrows in my bottle of vodka. I drink until midnight before going to sleep. I wake up the next morning with a terrible hangover. As I sit upright, Penjani walks into the bedroom with a tray of food and he puts it on the bedside table. "I made you breakfast." "You didn't have to. I wanted to. Thank you. I hope you are feeling better this morning." "I am fine, thanks. I am leaving for work now." He grabs his car keys. "And I will drop off the kids at school." "Okay, have a great day. I had several minutes today and might not be able to pick up the kids. Do you mind picking them up at 16? "I don't mind." "Okay, I am off." He leans in and kisses my forehead. "Call me if you need anything." "Sure." When he leaves, I eat my breakfast, then stumble to the bathroom and take a cold shower. After I get cleaned up, I text Hansa and ask if she can meet me up for some shopping, but she says her husband is unwell and she can't leave him alone. Bored, I spend the rest of my morning watching movies. At 12, I decided to get all dressed up so I can treat myself to lunch. "Don't cook supper for me and the children, I will come with food," I tell Irene before walking out. I am about to get into my car when my phone rings and I answered it without checking the caller ID. "Hello. Where are you?" Curtis asks. "What do you want? Can we meet up?" "For what?" "We have some unfinished business." I roll my eyes. "You and I have nothing to talk about." "I will be texting you my address in a second. Don't keep me waiting," he says before hanging up. I shake my head and wait for his text. When it arrives, I get into my car and drive to where he is. I know I shouldn't be driving to his house, but this has to be done. Curtis and I need to clear out certain issues before we can both finally move on with our lives. About an hour later, I pull up in front of his apartment, then I get out of the car and walk toward the door. Before I even knock on the door, Curtis opens it for me and welcomes me in. "Beautiful house you have here," I say, looking around the large living room. "Thank you, please feel at home," he points at the couch. I put my purse and phone on the table before sitting down. "Can I get you anything to drink?" "No thank you." He laughs. "Don't tell me you have become such a perfect wife and mother that you don't drink anymore." I roll my eyes. "Let's get this over and done with so I can leave." "Okay, let me get myself a drink and then we can get straight to business." "Sure."